Alright, hello, welcome to the stream. No music intro. We're coming in hot here tonight. Or early, too. And potentially not a super long stream. Because it's kind of dependent on a couple outside factors. But that's okay, because I'm not missing a stream. So I decided on Final Fantasy because it's the easiest to do like a short stream of. And, to kind of end it whenever I need to. So what was it? Speak with Byron? What was it that we actually, last thing we really ended up doing? What were we doing? Wait, let me see something. Okay. Clive is defeated before Clive can let. Yeah, she done. Oh, Uncle. Uncle came. I remember the uncle. Okay, let's go talk to Uncle then. He's down. I definitely remember that being the last thing. Okay, let's see why our uncle has come. Good news, bad news, non-news. Just wants to have a drink.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there?
That's
There are
Gav.
2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
What the hell was that line delivery?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
As he looks straight into the camera.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
She's gonna teach me something. Let's go.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel
Here we are.
swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Okay.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be
Canberward.
but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Who am I talking to? Who am I letting know? Otto? My man Otto?
Otto. Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Yeah, I'm the new Sid.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Alright, and no quests or anything? Doesn't look like it. Let me just clue to this.
Here for another of my lectures.
Oh, yeah, give me your
We
lectures.
left under curious circumstances.
Oh, I think I'll read this. I think it is fair to say it was during my time at the university. I returned to my lecture hall to collect some notes and discovered Mid crouched under the lectern, sketching some design or other by candlelight. It transpired that she had fashioned a key, and I had been using my classroom as her own secret study, place of quiet refuge from overzealous tutors and the like.
Naturally.
Naturally, I insisted she leave, but Mid being Mid, she refused to take no for an answer, and before I knew it, I not only allowed her to continue her late night studies, but agreed to take her on as a pupil into the bargain. Sure. Though I soon wished I hadn't, her refusal to defer her authority was no less evident in my lectures. Was this my reward for years of painstaking study? I wondered. To be teased and tormented by some oil-stained stripling who seemed to delight in my discomfort. Still, our time together was not entirely disagreeable, not least because it was she who unearthed the plot against my life and encouraged you to come and whisk me away to safety. And so I came to take refuge in your base of operations just as she once did in mine. Byron.
Lord Byron Rosfield.
Of the 7 high houses, protect our port Isolde. Izzle. I know you just said it, but God, and your uncle no less.
I
I heard tell he was an adventurous soul, journeying alone to the secret lair of the villainous Sid the Outlaw, would certainly seem to give way a truth to such rumors. He'll make a valuable ally, and a generous one, I hope. His connections among the nobility will surely prove useful.
Why?
Why, perhaps we will soon be inviting the heads of the remaining high houses to a grand soiree here in the hideout. I like burped as I was kind of saying that. I must practice my steps.
Allow me to educate you.
These are the past lessons we had gotten.
Here's the latest information I have.
Here's the grand cast. I like it. I just like how it's called grand cast. So you can see, yep, there's this thing. What does the hand mean again? Oh, supports. Oh, it means different things. They're actually written there once you zoom in. I didn't even notice that flatters. The High Cardinal flatters the Holy Prince, Olivier. Applauds achievements. Secretly backs. Secretly backs. Yeah, the Iron Kingdom, yeah, Clive's Hideaway. Yeah. Sid's daughter, Mid. Sid and Mid. I still can't get over it. Sid and Mid. Chief Steward Otto. Burkford. Alliance. Martha. Isabel. It's Sir Wade. Medicine Girl. Medicine Girl.
Study it well, Clive. Thus ends today's lesson.
It's the Medicine Girl.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Okay. To adventure. The Velcroy Desert, a vast arid sea of sand and stone, has been slowly consuming western Dalmekia since time immemorial. To the desert! Ride! Let's ride! Dun, 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 dun.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
A trading post? Oh, is he gonna fight alongside me? Nice. Riddle of the Sands. New party member. Gone is Jill. Yeah? Yeah. Gone is Jill. We have Byron now. Did we ever learn exactly when or what the conditions are for Torgal to do his thing? I don't think we did. His, like, transformation thing. Vivian succeeds in piecing together a puzzle of Hugo's disappearance. His looter allies carried him across the Velcro Desert to his home in the heart of Drake's Fang. Remains to this day, Clive and Byron waste no time in giving chase. Alright, let's go. I see some Scorpios. Scorps.
The destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Alright, new sword time. Gotta remember how to fight. My uncle just laughing and shit. That's what my uncle's gonna do. He's just gonna be laughing. I love it. He's just excited. Who am I to... Get him out of here. Oh! What is this area? I know it's completely opposite of where I'm supposed to go, but... Uh-oh. Just exploring. Random ruin-like area. Ruins! Druids! Alright, I should actually head where I'm supposed to go. I could get on my chocobo, but where's the fun in that?
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
You let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, falling in
Nice. Oh, weird. Decimating enemies. I'm back in it. We're back in it. I'm back in it. We're all back in it. Nice. Look at you, Torgal, doing your thing.
It's over.
What a miss.
stand a chance.
What a miss. Oh, they're just like people here. I wasn't expecting there to just be like people. Have you noticed that when I'm doing my like regular ass combo, my thing I usually do is hit magic, hit magic. Like usually for some reason I end up doing the magic blast, like, or magic burst I guess they call them, like only usually after the final 2 hits of the 4-hit combo. And I don't know why I do that necessarily. Not entirely sure what my idea is.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
I just didn't think I was running into like people here. Travelers.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink?
Oh, we
before
should get a
press
drink.
on?
Oh, look how nice this place looks. Look at this.
Look, there. Those are ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn.
Gonna have a bar
Shall
brawl.
we join them?
Run
Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Damn, we're just gonna leave him? Torgal? Go play in the sand or something. Oh, this is very nice hiding plan.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Oh? It's her.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Oh man, we're so close yet so far away from Joshua.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Why would you say that so loud? You fool!
Let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey!
Why? Oh my god. What the really? That... He just spoke a little loud?
Uncle?
Sorry.
Oh no. Oh, here we go. She's like, I gotta get out of here.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads. But we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend.
Oh god.
Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
He's like, I'm gonna stay behind the bar and watch.
The outlaw! Take him!
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
I just dominated again. Just fucking get out of my way. Don't even try. Don't even try me. Took a good 20 seconds.
Your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Oh.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Oh shit. Is that because Josh was near? Oh.
Clive?
Let's chase after him. Run! It might have only been like less than a minute. Then just go. You'll find him. Move your body.
What is it now?
Move your body. Move your body. Move your body.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Torgo's like, finally.
Where are you?
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is
Once you go flat.
Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
The finest fabrics.
I don't want to look
What
at
was
this
all that
place.
crashing and banging about before?
Some out-of-towners picked a fight in the garden.
Why is the tavern shut?
Another fight, is it? Some people can't handle their drink. You couldn't melt butter in it.
Let me buy weapons and such. Oh, 2 goblin coins? I was literally just about to say, like, oh, there's not going to be, like, anything worth for my, like, worth for me to be looking up here, is there? And then I got 2 goblin coins. Genuine cactar needles imported from across the sea. Just 1 prick, and your little sparrow will sing. Just 1 prick.
Fucking men of the wrong.
Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Men with sabers.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Cid. Cid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we're beginning.
I was gonna, like, I wanted to look at more before I got swooped into that, cutscene. Just gonna look at more of the town. Alright, so speaking of the townspeople, to figure out who our contact basically is.
Hanging lanterns, keep it up.
Look, Father, hot water.
I mean, I know it's a video game thing, but
Your arms are like iron. Are all your muscles so hard?
oh, hey, yo, they're having a moment, and I'm interrupting it.
Made from the stoutest
I know it's a video game thing, but the chests that are just lying around that have like goblin coins in them, especially like money, things you can trade for valuable money and stuff. And these townspeople decide not to pick it up. They don't care to try to search for goblin coins for some reason.
Anything I can help
They're too
you
good
with,
for goblin
Travis?
coins.
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question.
Is that her?
If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Or am I just big braining
Briar's
it?
Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's family in toast.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal. How many times?
Where am I supposed to go?
It's not a toy.
Oh.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
The baths? The baths.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furda knows.
Furda. It's Furda.
Excuse me. Are you Furda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Man, we're just getting bounced around everywhere, aren't we?
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
What?
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose
Oh,
it.
I will kill you guys so quick. love that attack so much. I love it so much. Love what? Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's go.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
Just kick their asses. Make them have to escort me. I'll teach them.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
Plates and pots.
The juiciest meat from green.
Yes, they're quite.
Plates and pots and things. Buy my knickknacks. Pockets are lined with money.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Delamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
Or like the name Sid the
I
Second.
won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
Collect 8 wolf pelts.
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing
A
with
riddle?
him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Oh, wow, 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 wow.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
For the best drop in Dalamil, visit the final sting. Wait. Oh, I was like, where's the person? I was like, there's a marker.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Okay.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Okay. Oh, I can't like go through here.
The most fragrant herbs and
fresh bread, warm from the oven.
I keep seeing this sign and wanting to like speak to people or see what it says, but I've read it before. Now many times.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
Whoa.
Not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the
That
Rock
was
only.
definitely a euphemism, right? Polish my sword.
Agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking, with pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Needed to a
He's just
silken
eating and
soft-
drinking again. It's like, thanks, Uncle.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
Some out of town.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Where is he? I'm looking. Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
What a wacky character my uncle
I'm
is.
sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
The hell was that, Byron?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen.
Uncle is
Meanwhile,
crazy.
members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Lubor. I didn't make mention of this earlier, but
thought this would be difficult.
I love the name Lubor.
It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Me treat.
Of course.
I need to drink.
Time to go kill some soldiers.
Fucking men of the wrong.
Maybe kill. Maybe I shouldn't jump to conclusions. But possibly kill. Wait, can I actually... Am I gonna get blocked off? Oh, fuck. Let me see. Can I go through... How the hell... How the hell? Okay, I have to go through... Oh, this sucks. Hello. I gotta go... Oh, I have to go through town. Okay, let me figure out how this... How far along? I should probably be able to check, right? Let me see. According to the game, 55% of store missions. A solid 55. Okay, so if I go through here, okay.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Fresh bread.
Apparently
warm
there's like
from
an
the oven.
exit.
Yes, they're quite
I assume this is the exit. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna have a little bit of a run here.
Ready, go?
Let's go! Go! Is that an oh wow, like good? Good pace, or oh wow, not a very good pace? Seems kind of a fair bit shorter than I thought it'd be. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But I'm also kind of glad that it's not like massively long. Like, I can't deal with... I don't want it to just be... I mean, I'm going to still end up, by the time, I mean, it's all over, I'm still going to put many tens of hours into this. But, yeah, I've done all this available side quests and hunts and stuff that have been given to me while it's so I'm completely, unless there's like a weird imbalance that like maybe like there's like post-game stuff that is like a shit ton that unlocks and stuff, but I've been keeping up with everything that's been offered as far as like side quests go. Like I'm knocking them out as soon as they're available.
I'll take it from here.
All right, I believe in my uncle. I'm sure nothing bad is gonna happen.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
Yeah, I assume 13 was a lot longer game.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Wow, those look like
Not bad at
blue meth
all.
crystals.
You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road,
Yeah, that's true.
What guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Oh.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Yep, see ya.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both.
Good job, us.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh, he got healed up. Who is it that's... Who's doing the healing?
Soil and stone!
I can't tell. Who is... There must be someone... It must be these guys. I had to like turn lock on off so I could go find the person who was doing the healing. Got him.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
I like how he
How'd you like my
unequipped his axe there.
performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
No, I don't mind. But thanks for asking. He's like, you don't mind if we do it.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
Sid.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this.
What did he give me? Oh, a Deseret seal. I love my seals.
Who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Omia Lostelan. Tuisakelis.
Magic owl.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive?
Call me Clive.
So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Nice. Let's go. Let's go, I say.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Side quests available before we head to this place then?
the men of the rock.
I wanted to press this. Lubor. Forge Master of the Briar's Kiss to find a smithy in Dalamir, was also known is also the Desert Hare, an ally of Sid's who once went by the name of Rosena Dalamil. Dalamil. A literal oasis in the Velcroy desert in the western part of Dalmekia, Dalamil offers goods, food, and respite to those travelers who endure the long march through sweltering sands. In particular, hot spring baths fed with nearby waters will not only ease the pains of the road, but also rumored to cure all manners of ills, from boils and burbers to the various afflictions to the groin, many of which are like to be contracted at one of Domo's many brothels. Okay. Okay. Let's pick up these side quests. Look at all these random people on the left talking to me as I just walk by.
Every coin I've ever earned is
I've never really been a fan of that system that games do. As you just walk by people, they just start yelling things at you as you like run past.
Leave me be.
I think it's supposed to make you feel like it's like a more lived-in universe. But then you get that where you're just like, there's like, you walk past in like a 10-second walk, you walk past like 12 people all yelling random things at you, and you're just like, stop.
On second thought,
stop.
Perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot, and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you, go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Strange. I'm gonna be honest.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Weird request.
Wonderful. It's not far.
Weird reason that he can't go check on him.
By the south gate, the smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
I think about that a lot when we hear that tune. Here in my car. Cars.
I've never even forged a button. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Yeah, don't wear it out.
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
Alright, yeah, I'll make a knife.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Dun, 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 dun.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
Is it true?
Alright, so is it talk to a couple people?
The finest fabric. Yes, they're quite sought after.
Fresh bread, warm from...
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A typical Final Fantasy 16 quest.
I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp.
Ah,
makes sense.
I should have thought of that. That's a pretty good thing to have in a knife. Clive, just an idiot. Who else is there? Who else can I speak to? People? Hello, people? People?
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
Then see that you stay a little longer.
There's a second townsperson somewhere, it says.
Sweet inside.
They've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
I see bombs out there in the distance.
I want to play with the crystal.
I see those bombs.
It's not a toy.
Alright, where is a person? I'm looking for one person.
If you can't even fill my cup, 1,000 gil for a new...
People? Who wants to talk to me about a knife? A knife.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
What? It went away.
She'll look at you and quite a different.
So is this probably someone above me, isn't it? Alright, let's go check above. Stairs here.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Who wants to talk to me about knives?
I'm going to drink my pockets.
Knives?
I need to drink.
Knives? Knives?
Fucking men of the wrong.
No fucking way. Where? Knife? The hell is the second knife person? Knife? Hidden? Stashed away? Hiding in the bush? Uncle, help me. Find the knife person. I mean, we checked over here. There can only be so many places. Fuck. Oh, wait. Is it this? Wow. I should just walk a few more steps.
Me no move for chat.
Talk to me about a knife, sir.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
We just got the most obvious things told to us about knives. I love it. I gotta say, I've already been playing, what, an hour and 15 minutes or so? Hasn't felt like an hour and 15 minutes already. That means we might end up, like, being a true hour and a half stream, which is totally fine. We love those. We knock it out. We do it.
You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favorite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Okay. Gotta find a metal trader now. Oh. Of course. Come here, Chocobo.
Come on.
I see an item, and I'm drawn to pick it up. Oh, I'm caught on the geometry. Oh, that's not how you get off. How do I?
Safe.
Dismount. Dismount.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done to me, but...
Yeah, give me the next step.
Limestone.
Let's go.
Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
So that's, I'm gonna have to like actually go out and get it. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and actually, I'll set us up right next to the gate or whatever, and then we'll call it a stream.
Yeah.
I'll say not too bad though. 55% now. Bam. As I've said before, I have a 4-day weekend coming up here shortly. No streams happening on Saturday, but I imagine either Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday we'll put a considerable chunk back into the game. So, yeah. Don't fret.
No need to ride from here.
God, I wish I could ride my chocobo through here.
Is it true?
And just kick these people. Do the chocobo kicks. Light meat and dark, fresh from the grill. Get it while it's hot. Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack. No sweet incense. Wheat, wasp wax candles. Well, you can make a
Anything I can interest you in?
Alright, anything of value here? Platinum sword? Platinum sword? Not as good, I'm gonna be honest. Your gear does not seem to be interest of me. Lightning rod cooldown. 40,000.
Go with Gilbert.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Can I collect my limes? Oh, I'm gonna have to watch. Oh, I should have ended it.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret.
Yeah, give me a
Drake's
secret.
Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Tolmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Alright, it was a little cutscene. There I go, check. Is the limestone going to be easy to grab
Drake's
here?
Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we
Just grab
press
it.
on?
Look at this limestone. Look at me collecting this limestone. How do I get... Oh, I have to go around this whole thing. Oh, that's exciting. Can't wait for that.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Seven needs.
Okay, so I'm not even going to turn it in here tonight. But when we come back, next time we stream this, I'll go turn it in. We'll go do this little roundy round. We'll do this quest, knock those out, and then do that whole thing. So Cool. Thanks so much for watching. Look at that. Basically an hour and a half. I thought I was going to struggle to reach an hour with how my schedule is kind of popping up, but this is good. Tomorrow, right now, the intention is to play the Labyrinth section of Master Detective Archives. That's what it's called. I forgot the name again. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I'm hoping that's the case. But there's this, I might maybe we do the same thing we kind of did tonight, tomorrow. Kind of just depends. I'm hoping not, though, because I know me and Master Detective Archives won't be happening until like Sunday at the earliest. Because Friday is definitely going to be Umineko. So, and Thursday stream is probably not happening. So, and Saturday stream is definitely not happening. So, I will be back tomorrow, hopefully with Master Detective Archives for a nice size stream. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great rest of your night. Still early. Stay safe, stay well. Do good, be good. And I'll see you in another stream.